Another mukbang Sunday dinner from GRIMES'S, which I like calling RICHIE'S because that's what it used to be. They just changed their name to GRIMES'S, but RICHIE'S is a locally owned restaurant here in Lexington, Kentucky. Chicken restaurant, but they have good food. Look at this peach cobbler. But let me close that back up because that's dessert. Got a good old peach cobbler. And then I got this good old meal, 6-piece tender meal. Look at that. Look at this. How delicious. 6-piece chicken tender wedges and macaroni and cheese and a roll. And it's a very affordable restaurant. Hello, thank you, one person watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like I got this meal and I got the drink with it. This drink, this is a half and half tea, half fruit punch. Or pink lemonade, half pink lemonade, half tea. So like the Arnold Palmer. It might be fruit punch. I don't know. I just know I'm about to tear this food up. I'm about to tear this food up. Do the food dance. Do the food dance. Do the food dance. Gotta dance when I get good food. Let me put this spoon with my peach cobbler because, yeah, I'm going to tear that up too. Let me put it on live chat so I can see you. I don't know why it's always starting off on top chat. Hey, Joan. Hey, Nisha, crazy Nisha. Hey, Martha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Deborah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Nisha, you didn't know that RICHIE'S changed their name to GRIMES'S, or did you know that? And now they have one on Man of War too. But that's what this is. A good old, let y'all see this one once again. Yeah, good old mukbang, Joan. I've been doing them lately. They've been just talking chit chat with my subscribers, but I'm gonna come back on with the live for the raw, what was it, home goods haul after I finish eating my food. I decided, well, I might as well do a mukbang since I got all this good food. I just spilled my ranch. I don't care. I can dip it down in there. Spilled it in the container on the top of the chicken. And this is spicy. I should have put that in the title. Spicy chicken tenders. Spicy, but look at these chicken tenders. Look at these chicken tenders, and you get 6 of them. So you get this whole meal. You get 6 tenders, a roll, 2 sides, and a big drink like this. And I got 2 of them. I got one for me and my son. And look how much I paid, y'all. $18.82, and that's including the peach cobbler. Including the peach cobbler. 2 big old meals like this. $18.82, including the dessert. That's a good deal. That's why I always get it. Spicy. See the red? I can't see. Now it's on the inside, the redness. It's like a little ranch. So what y'all been up to today, everybody? Y'all see how much I bought in that home goods haul? I went crazy in home goods. And I still have to get like the blinged out wall decorations. I said, I guess that'll be a separate trip. Maybe next check, because I went crazy in there yesterday. Well, not that next check, because my Poshmark is doing pretty darn good. So probably next weekend, I'll be able to get the wall hangings that I want to hang up because I want some bling, bling, bling. I just want to shine in 2019. Just shine. Working and watching football. Who's playing? It should be the playoffs, ain't it? Almost time for Super Bowl. Get down so I can see the food a little bit. Yeah. I can see the food a little bit, somewhat. I think when you dance, when you eat food, when you're a kid, it just never goes away. You do that all your life. Or maybe that's just me. Where my buddy Mac G at? Mac G ain't been in here. Yeah, he'll get in here. Probably come watch it later. Yep. So I had to do a local restaurant. This restaurant, well, we have an Indies restaurant and a Richie's. And Indies basically have the same food. Indies been around forever, and other places have Indies. Richie's, I don't know how many people have Richie's. Richie's, I think it's just local, but now it's called GRIMES'S because yeah, they changed the name. But I love calling it Richie's. Maybe I need to scoop that. So y'all can see, yeah, there we go. Now y'all can see the food. I'm trying to put this paper here. Okay, so now y'all can kind of see the food and everything. Let me turn it this way. There we go. Eagles and the Bears. Oh, you had that surgery a couple years ago. You have chicken wings, potatoes with broccoli and cheese. You have to eat in phases. Yeah, when you get them surgeries, you do, don't you? But that sounds good too. Chicken wings, broccoli with cheese and potato. That sounds good too. Plus, yours is probably homemade. But these Richie's chicken wings, these are good though. I mean, chicken tenders. These are some good chicken tenders. They taste almost homemade. And then get these spicy potato wedges. They spicy too. Well, you can pick what size you want. Usually I get macaroni cheese and greens, but I get the macaroni cheese, which is basically just probably back box, but I eat it. It's just nacho cheese, made with nacho cheese, I think. But I'm gonna get some of that good old ketchup over and put it on my potato wedges so I can tear one of them up. They good. Y'all ever come to Lexington, Kentucky? Y'all better go to GRIMES'S. My brother was telling me about another restaurant we have called, what do you call it? I want to say he called it Gully's or something. And they have that Nashville hot chicken. He said that's the best Nashville hot chicken in town. Told me I need to try that one because we have that other Joel's or whatever. But he said he thinks it's better than them. So I need to try them too. I haven't tried them. Yukon potato, broccoli, and cheese. You wait on the chicken later. Yeah, they good, Deborah. There's some good food. I'm sure y'all probably got some good local restaurants in y'all cities. Everybody else went to Cheddar's. I said, nope, I can get 2 meals for the price less than 1 meal at Cheddar's. And I'm not on Cheddar's today. I didn't want to go Cheddar's today. I wanted to come here, talk to y'all. I ain't want to be out all night at no restaurant because I got to do that haul, the home goods haul I told you I was going to do since I didn't put the other video up. I don't know why you keep saying I'm going to be fat, Nisha. I'm not going to be fat because I got to go on the Daniel fast tomorrow. Duh. So the Daniel fast ain't nothing but fruits, vegetable, and water. 21 days. So I'm not going to be fat. I was doing this to prevent from getting any smaller than what I got. I already gained some more weight back, and that's good. So because I got to do the Daniel fast starting tomorrow. You already start. Y'all already start, Martha. I can't remember when you said you had to start. You said like the 14th or something, didn't you? So yeah, for the next 21 days, I ain't gonna be eating like this, and I didn't want to lose no more weight than I already had lost. So I'm like, I'm gonna eat for these few days for this week, and I'm just gonna do mukbang. Why not? I talk to my peoples. It's so funny though, because I didn't realize most of my people are thrift people, which I know, but I didn't think they like mukbangs, but they like mukbangs too. Whatever. Slim think if I would have went on that Daniel fast and not ate like I ate this past week, I'd have been skinny, not slim, thick, slim. You must not have looked at my holiday lookbook. How small I was on, or my beach pictures. Well, some of those pictures made me look bigger than what I was, but that one in the blue bikini basically showed the truth. I like it's macaroni and cheese. It's basically just, they just boil some elbow noodles and put some nacho cheese sauce in it. I still like it's basic. It's not the baked and good macaroni and cheese that you used to, but it's good enough for me. Because if I want the good stuff, I'll just make the good stuff. We do it. Our church, my church does it the beginning of every year, just to start the year off right, cleanse, like a cleanse for your body and your mind and your soul. Start the year off right. We do the 21-day Daniel fast every year. Usually we start the day after New Year, like the first New Year's Day or the second. I don't know when we usually start, but we do it for 21 days every year at the beginning of the year, just to cleanse yourself, mind, body, and soul, so you can be focused. The rest, try to be focused for the year. She made it mandatory this year. I wonder how many people are going to stick to it. Usually it's just if you want to do it, if you just want to do it. And she made it mandatory, but some people probably ain't going to stick to it. I usually do it as long as I can, because sometimes I eat too many vegetables and it messes me up. When you use the bathroom too much, that's too much detail. But yeah, if you didn't, them healthy food don't give you the right kind of boo-boo. Start looking like baby, mess you up. Then you gotta stop. Like, look, I gotta get some meat in my system or some bread in my system. Only me talk about something like that while eating. Only me. I tried to be as discreet about it. Where is my straw? I want to drink some of my punch and I can't find my straw. I must have dropped it. Let me see if I can find my straw, y'all. Where is my straw? Baby Thang's here. We went on got his little self. Because he was cutting up. He was being all right in church, not cutting up, just cheese and acting silly in church. And Maria was like, well, I'll get him. I was like, oh, now you want him. He keeps saying he was bad. Is my straw down there? I can't see. I got water bottles. Y'all know I need to restore this room. It's going to be pretty, though, in a few days when I do this makeover. I want to know what I did with my straw, and I think I left it in the kitchen. L'Oreal, is my straw in there? My straw. Because I need some of my half and half. And I don't want to take the top off. I want to drink it out of straw. But if I have to, excuse me, then I will.
Oh, you brought it back there with you?
Well, I don't know where I put it. Is it on that chair?
Mine was in the car.
I thought I set it on this little stool, but maybe I'm sitting on it. Shoot. Who knows? I'm sitting on it. Where is my straw? It just decided to disappear. Or I dropped it. I had to drop it coming in. There it is, down here on this chair, like I told him. Look on the chair, close my door. Ugh. I'm shiny today, y'all. Got my little shiny. I'll try to be blinged out a lot of times this year. It's my theme for 2018, just shine. I just want to shine. Shine. I ain't go get my own straws. How you do your kids? You know you do Jalen the same way your parent. And I got my little Dolce & Gabbana. Look, let me have Dolce & Gabbana heels I got from Poshmark. Shining. I'm shining today. Down in my straw. Designs by Denise. She is good. I bet. Wall hanging on YouTube that are made with styrofoam. Styrofoam wall hangers. Are they shiny? What they doing? Spray painting them? If they made from styrofoam, I ain't seen them. from the Dollar Tree. Some people's Dollar Tree be having some nice stuff. Our Dollar Trees probably ain't even got it, but they might. We got a few Dollar Trees here in Lexington. They might have. I just ain't been lately. I'm gonna have to see which ones. Well, they didn't put enough juice in there. That tastes just like tea, but is it red? It better be red. Yeah, they mixed it, but I can barely tell. It just tastes like tea by itself. My napkins back, put these back. I thought you said styrofoam. What did you say? Oh, you said stuffing. What is stuffing? Diamond wrap? I ain't seen them stuffing. Stuffing. I thought you was trying to say styrofoam. You ain't missing nothing but me looking for a straw. Ain't missing a thing. She's talking about some stuffing wall hangings at Dollar Tree. Like a diamond wrap. I haven't seen those. Have to check out our Dollar Tree, see if we got them. I'm gonna look on YouTube, see what you're talking about. And look what else I got. I went to Rite Aid and got, I was only supposed to be getting toilet paper and soap. But I got these because they was $1. They had their king size candy bars. King size candy bars for $1. So I got these as well. I'm not going to eat these right now though. Because I'm going to eat my peach cobbler for dessert. I'll probably eat them later on. I'm a junk food junkie. But now I can't be after tomorrow. For 21 days. I need another ketchup packet. Uh-oh. Zane done woke up. I think Zane woke up. I think I heard him. Took a cat nap. He took a cat nap. Or is it? No, that's not him. No, there's some dogs outside barking. That ain't Zane. Lord, I'm gonna mix it. How am I gonna mix up some dogs barking with a baby crying? Or it's Lorel talking. I don't know what that noise is. I think it's both. All three. Dog barking, Lorel talking, baby saying, whining. Hey Raven, what's up? What's up? What's up? Look at her, Martha, traveling on the highway. Be safe. Be safe, Martha. Martha's always, she be out and about, boy. She be enjoying her life. Yeah. Eating some good food. Local restaurant. GRIMES'S. I ate some Mexican food yesterday. I didn't do no mukbang, though. I went to a Mexican restaurant here, but I didn't feel like doing a mukbang yesterday. But it was pretty. I'm glad I didn't. But it probably would have been a funny one because one of them tacos was too hot for me. I ate the whole thing because I don't waste, but that probably would have been a funny mukbang. But I had to take like a 30-minute break. My lips and mouth was burning so bad just on that little bitty taco because it was one of those El Pastor, I think, or it wasn't the Tacos Bravos. It was one of those two that was hot because I had 2 beef tacos. No, I had 1 beef, 1 pork, but the pork looked like beef too, the way they cooked it. I think the El Pastor was the hot one. I don't know which one was the hot one. One of them was hot. I think it was the El Pastor, and it burnt the crap out of my mouth. The other 2 was awesome. The chicken one and the regular steak one. Taco Bravos. She did the mirror with a diamond wrap thing. I have to see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at, see what it looks like, because I was just gonna buy blinged out wall hanging. But hey, if you can save money and DIY, I'm all about that. I'm all about saving some change. You can see the food. How about you buy me a nice camera and a tripod, then we can do. You see the food as it's going in my mouth, and you can kind of see it in my lip. Because if I do that, you can't see me. Unless I push it back. Silly person. We don't have time for critics. No time for critics. Nisha. Nisha. You see what you see of the food. That's all you're going to see. I showed the food in the beginning. If you ain't see it, okay, you see it now. You're just going to see me eating the food. And these rolls are so good, too. Nice and soft. Look at them. Nice and soft and good. Mm-mm-mm-mm. They also have a cornbread that's the bomb. It just tastes like Jiffy cornbread, but I love Jiffy cornbread. Their cornbread, you can buy like a dozen rolls, dozen slices of cornbread, whatever. Oh, he said, geez, Raven. Ain't nobody studying Nisha. But that's all you need to see is a wrapper. If you don't see it going out the spoon and going in my mouth, there's something wrong. Boy, catch up for my wedge. Now here's one I ain't finished. I have to put ketchup on the wedges because if I don't, they are too hot for me. You watching Snapped. I ain't watched Fatal Attraction in a while. I need to watch. I need to find some of them on here to watch. Y'all be watching. Y'all watch that Love After Lockup. That's funny. That's funny. Love After Lockup. These people, boy. How you gonna be a play? Well, I shouldn't even ask that question. Plenty of men are players from in jail, and I'm sure plenty of women are players from in jail too, or prison, wherever they jail, prison. But that Love After Lockup is a trip. I mean, one black guy, he got 2 women. He got a white baby mama. They've been dating for 5-6 years. And they got a 3-year-old daughter. And she been visiting him in jail. The whole time he been in jail, I think he was in, where was he in jail at? Indiana, somewhere. And then he had a black girl that she said she was at one of her friends' house, and they was like, oh, my cousin needs someone to talk to. And that friend know he already had a baby mama and all that crap. So I don't know why they do that stuff. You gonna set somebody up to be a player while they in prison? Why is it so important to be a player in life? They don't understand players. I don't even know if they understand they said. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Which desperate women? I know what desperate women, but I done learned in life never say never. But I'm not gonna say never. But I ain't gonna say never though, because it never done backfired on me a whole bunch of times. So I'm not saying never. I don't want this one to backfire on me at all. At all. I always thought never say never was a saying, but no. That can backfire on you. Be like, I never do this. Like, I can't believe I just did that. Hey, V. What's up? What's up? What's up? But some of them, it's men too, though. It's not just women. Them men go for them women in prison. There's 2 men on there, or 2 or 3 men. 3 men. It's 3 men that dated women while they was in prison, and they got out. And that one guy is crazy. The Latino one, Hispanic one, he's crazy. That's why he got to get somebody in prison. He's very controlling. She's going to end up leaving him. He first day out, he's trying to tell her what to do. I'm like, oh, is that why you gonna get a woman in prison? Because you want to control her? You think the system has controlled her enough? Obviously not. If she's in prison, she ain't listening to the system. So what makes you think she's gonna listen to you too much when she gets out? Like, he talks to her real crazy. And he's even talking to her friend real crazy, her old roommate in prison, her old bunkmate. Her little bunkmate was a really pretty woman. She was pretty. She had all her makeup and all that. Of course, she's been out for a while, but that was her best friend. But he was talking to her crazy. I'm like, okay, how you go from all this happy, I can't wait till she gets out of prison, then you turn it into this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Just mean and controlling. You knew she was in jail. You knew she had friends that was in jail. Now you don't want, she can't associate with those people anymore. Did you tell her all this before she got out of jail? She's ready to leave you quickly. Yeah, look, that's 3 pieces of chicken. Look how big a piece of chicken now. I already ate 3. And I got them 3 big pieces left. Lord have mercy. I'm ready to have to loosen up the waist on this skirt. Look, already overflowing it. Oh, Lord. Let me loosen this on up. It's squeezing my stomach. I can't get this skirt loose. There we go. Now I got some more room to eat. I had to get that loose. Women that are loose. But yeah, he's crazy. He's controlling. And then the other men, they done spent all their money on them women in prison. Like, you got all these single women out here in America. Free. Not in prison. And y'all gonna spend all this money on a woman in prison. The one man said he gave her $90,000 for drugs while she was in prison. The 2 years they dated. And now he's broke. Then the other guy spent all his money fixing up the girl when she got out of prison. And he's up there broke, still trying to be in a hotel. They're going to get put out that hotel. He's spending all his money. So I'm spending more than I budgeted for. Got her a whole makeover when she come out of prison. But back to my story about the black guy with the baby mama and the other girl. He got a black girl and a white girl. The baby mama's a white girl. Got a cute little 3-year-old daughter. So what this idiot did, which the baby mama did not tell her family, she's sitting there pretending like she's going to get married. But her and him got married while he was in prison. They already married. And her family don't know that because her family knows he's a player. They don't like him. He's a player. So he had the galls, I was going to say nothing, but the balls, there we go, to marry her while he's in prison, knowing he wasn't going to be faithful. But talking about she doesn't make it difficult for him to see his daughter, which is true, but you should thought about that before you lay down with her. Y'all was dating for years before you got her pregnant, so you had all that time to figure it out. You're going to marry her, but then he says, so he had the black girl, she's thinking all this time, who's my baby? That's my baby. We've been talking for 2 years. And the black girl's supposed to be a virgin. She's 20-something, 28 or 25. Something like that. I think she's 28. Yeah, she's 28. He's 26, this guy. And she's a 28-year-old virgin. And falling in love with somebody in prison. And that's who she wants to give it up to. Yeah, they are. She won't give it up to the man in prison. All these men out here in the world, free. She never clicked with anybody till she clicked the way she clicked with somebody in prison. And her friends are like, and this is who you won't give it up to? This is who you gonna marry? But she ain't even talking about marrying him first. She already called him her fiance. But she won't give it up to him. She said she never did it with nobody else just because she wasn't feeling him like it. It didn't have nothing to do with waiting until marriage. And she just never was feeling nobody like she feels him. And she had her little plane ticket and everything. Went to the airport. He calls her from jail the day he's getting released and tells her, just wait, I want to surprise you. I want to surprise you. And she's like, you could have told me this before I bought the ticket and went to the airport and you want to surprise me. And she's with her brother. How embarrassing. Her brother's like, something that ain't right. Something ain't right with him. Well, you got to learn to listen to people when they tell you that. I learned that lesson recently. Listen to people when they say something ain't right because something ain't right. And listen to yourself. Most of all, when you know something ain't right, stop second guessing yourself. But she run to the bathroom, crying in the airport. And she was crying loud. Well, it might just been the microphone, but still, you in the airport crying in the bathroom because this man has made you buy a plane ticket. You done wasted your money and your time. You all excited to go meet him and get him out of the prison and go drive to New York to be with his, so he can go see his daughter and not knowing that he already had his wife, baby mama, wife. I didn't say wife, but she is white, but wife / baby mama pick him up from prison. So it's just getting crazy. This show's getting crazy. So I thought, well, maybe he was playing the black girl because she was spending money and sending money to him and stuff. So I thought he was just playing her and didn't really care about her at all. And was just going to be with his wife, baby mama / wife. Or I should just say wife. But the way he's acting, I want to say baby mama / wife because he's not treating her like a wife should be treated. So she wear the baby mama got that queen shirt on. She bought him a king shirt. And she's like, oh, we said we were going to wear our king and queen shirts when I pick him up. And he had his own. She's just, oh my God, hurry up, I can't, hurry up. She gonna run down there to him. He's walking like her. He just walking like her. And he's fake smiling, fake hugger. But I still thought, well, maybe he's gonna be with his baby mama because, hey, baby mama got the connection. She got the baby with you. Even though it don't never necessarily mean nothing, but a lot of times it does when they was already dating before they've been together. I think 5, 6, 7 years, something like it. But as soon as after that, they asked him, they said, oh, so I see you wear your king shirt and you got your queen. And he's like, no, she's a queen, but she's not my queen. Like, what? She's not your queen. You married her. You got a baby with her. You married her after the fact while you was in prison and while you was right before you, I guess around the same time he started dating the other woman. But how you gonna say she's a queen but not your queen? And they said, who's your queen? And he said, what's her name? I can't think of her name, the black girl's name, but whatever. He said her name. They was like, oh. So it's some drama. It's gonna be some drama with that one. That's why I'm watching the whole show just to see what pops off with them. Because baby mama ain't playing and old girl ain't playing neither. It's gonna be some fights or something. It's gonna be something. Because baby mama's already acting like she's already trying to be controlling on their drive. They just went to Michigan where he's from to his house and she's already mad, ready to leave him. Talking about, and she's wife. I'm like, you shouldn't have married him. You knew how he was. Y'all dated all them years before y'all got married, before y'all had a baby. And her family been telling he's always been a player. He ain't gonna never change. He's always had his many women. Everybody love you when they in prison. Everybody love everybody when they in prison. They love God when they in prison. And they get out, they feel to get all about God and everybody else. Yeah, he's out. That's what I said. The baby mama went down there and picked him up. So the black girl sitting up there and waiting for him to call. She said, I'm not waiting for him to call. After what he did to me, he embarrassed me. He got to work extra hard to get my attention back. Lying. As soon as he called, she told him. But she does have a slight attitude with him now. So I don't know what she's going to do. She does have a slight attitude with him. She's not as excited as she was before. So maybe she will be done with him. He got braids. I don't know what you say, caramel complected. I don't know. He looked like he just got out of jail. But he's really not a rough guy. He's not a rough guy. He's just stupid. He look like a little thug player. That's what he looked like. A little player. But when he has his hair cut, he can be pretty clean cut. But he's crazy. And of course, he's a wannabe rapper. Like, really? That's the only reason somebody said he probably called the show. Because they was like, why would any of them girls call the show? They wouldn't know they had two women. He knew he had 2 women. And he's a wannabe rapper. So that's why he called the show, try to push his so-called rap career. Get out of here with that crap. Everybody want to be a rapper and can't. Yeah, he got braids. That's why I said he got braids. I said he might be okay if he cut his braids. You didn't see the pictures before his hair grew into braids. I guess his hair grew into braids while he was in prison. because when they met and stuff, it was some pictures with him with just a regular haircut, a low haircut. He didn't have the braids. So he had a decent, it's like he had that hair that grows fast. So like he should have been a girl, but he's a boy. Nah, but yeah, he got braids. But he's young, so I'll let him. Once you over 30, you better not have no braids. That's all I gotta say. He's only 26, something like that. But once you hit 30, braids, it's over for men with braids. I don't know why 60, 70-year-old men be having braids. And some of them have bald spots hanging onto the braids around the bald spots. Come on now. It's time to let it go. Look like another hair TKO. Let them braids go. Some people just don't know how to let go of their hair. Have dreads and nothing in the middle. Dreads on the side looking like the Predator. They don't know when to let it go. He has braids, not dreads. Yeah, the guy has braids. So yeah, he's going to the studio to practice his to do something with his rap. He got to do his album. Yeah, Stevie Wonder, his been gone. Stevie Wonder looks just like the Predator. He might be in Predator 5. I love Stevie Wonder's music. Can't disrespect the legend, but he know Stevie Wonder can see. You saw him driving at the Super Bowl. He could see a little bit. Well, I was blessed to hear Stevie Wonder or see him too in concert at the inaugural ball, the last Obama inaugural ball, because I was waiting tables. Lundy's here, the little catering service here gets to wait the tables at the inaugural ball, wait the tables, work the bar. I was waiting the tables with the appetizers. But I'm like, shoot, at least I got a free Stevie Wonder concert, because you know how much a Stevie Wonder concert would cost? Shoot. That was a free up close and personal Stevie Wonder concert. Saw Michelle Obama and Barack and Biden and his wife. Saw all of them. I was working my butt off though. Them people work you. But I guess for the thousands of dollars they paid to be there, they supposed to work you. My feet was hurting. I didn't think bougie people ate like that. They was turning them appetizers up. Bring a tray out, you was attacked. Yeah, go get another tray. Bring another tray out, you was attacked. Then this one man kept bumping into me, making me drop my tray. I'm like, will you stop bumping into me? And it was one of the workers. I don't know why he wasn't paying attention. But that was awesome to see Stevie Wonder for free. He was jamming too. I was jamming, waiting them tables. No, Stevie Wonder don't got no excuse. Stevie Wonder could feel his head and say something ain't right. He could feel his head and be like, hold up, it's starting back here. It used to start up here. Something ain't right. He ain't got no excuse. Ain't no excuse for them braids or whatever, them stitches. Stevie Wonder got stitches. I'm glad that JD, Jermaine Dupri, got rid of his stitches. I love when they get rid of them braids, when they finally realize my hair is gone. It's in there holding on with bald spots. You silly me. But it is stitches. Shoot. Like, did you get surgery? You got your braids surgically placed on your head so the rest of them won't fall off. A hot mess. But yeah, that girl. So I don't know when he's gonna go see the other girl, the black girl, because he ain't even made it to New York yet with the baby mama. And I think I wonder if the baby mama's gonna. Who else watch that show? Y'all think the baby mama gonna leave him in Michigan and not let him go to New York with her? I don't know. She done put up with him all these years. If she done put it up with him all these years, she gonna wait for him to get out of the studio and then drive to New York. She's like, I thought you was gonna spend time with me. This is your first day out. He ain't changed. He only been in prison 2 years. And he goes back every other year. Then the other couple, it's another couple. The guy's a druggie, a meth head. He ain't have no teeth. I think she took him to the dentist. I don't know if they put teeth in his mouth or she's trying to get him some teeth. Got missing teeth and stuff. His mama told her. His mama said, now he never changes. You stupid. He do got stitches too. I heard about R. Kelly exposed. I didn't watch it. I didn't want to hear that stupid stuff. I already knew all the stuff that happened to him and the stuff he did to people. All this, R. Kelly is just trying to look for an excuse. I know. She ain't gonna let him go. She been with him all these years long enough to have a baby by him. Because she was with him, they was together 3 or 4 years or however long before before she got pregnant. I think. She's gone, but she was talking, she was fronting, talking all that mouth, talking about, and you were supposed to spend time with me. How are you gonna go to the studio? How are you gonna leave me on the first day? I'm supposed to just wait here for you. You could at least let me go with y'all. Like, there's a reason why he ain't letting you go with him. They probably gonna have girls in the studio. I don't know when he plans to go see the black girl. I don't know if he's ever going. I don't think he's gonna go see the black girl. I think he's gonna find a way to make her dumb butt get another plane ticket and go to New York. But maybe he won't stand her up in New York. Maybe he'll actually come to the airport. I don't know. He might stand her up again. She gonna keep wasting money. She gonna keep wasting. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. I mean, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So if she buy another plane ticket and he wastes her money again, she's stupid. She's just dumb. Because now, if I buy this plane ticket and you're going to make me waste, I'm going to fly somewhere. Me being me, I still would got my butt on that plane and just went and hung out then. You know something? Why waste money? Shoot. Obviously, you already had the plane and you probably already had a room, so might as well go instead of wasting your money and crying. I don't believe in wasting money. And I would have been fired up at him and never talked to him again. Make me waste my money. That ain't nothing funny about wasting no money. No sir. But yeah, he's saying the black girl's his queen, but he ain't trying to be with nobody. He's a player. He gonna cheat on whoever he has. He's gonna cheat. I just hope she ain't dumb enough to lose her virginity to him. Because that's just stupid. And then she gonna go back and look at this show and see how much of a fool she was. Waiting 28 years. And then you lose your virginity to a dumb player. But I think she's kind of getting fed up with him. And I hope she is, because she needs to get fed up with him. Because she was like, well, who's gonna drive you from Michigan to New York? And he said his baby mama. I am getting tired of eating this food. I'm about to eat this peach cobbler. I ain't finished this chicken. That's gonna have to wait. That chicken is just too big. Look at that. I still got that much chicken. I ain't even finishing that, but I'm gonna eat this peach cobbler. I ain't gonna force myself to eat that chicken. I'll finish that later on tonight. Because I can't eat it for 21 days, so I gotta finish it later on tonight. Yeah, I tried to finish that, but that one got me, y'all. I never finished this whole meal. Because them pieces of chicken are so big. I got all of it, except about 2 pieces of chicken. I ain't for them big pieces of chicken. But, I mean, like I said, that's worth the money right there. So I usually don't even get that far, but I just did that for y'all. That's why I had to open my skirt and all that. But I'm going to finish this cobbler now. Can't eat that chicken, but I can eat this cobbler. I wish I had some French vanilla ice cream. Put on top of it. Nice peach cobbler. And they got a good blackberry cobbler too. I usually get both. And eat some of each. Yeah. You gotta lose some weight for your trip to Mexico. What hotel y'all staying in? Did you see? Go look at The one girl, as I get dressed, and I get dressed, she's a full figure Instagrammer and a full figure YouTuber. I love sweets. That's my problem. I love sweets. Like I said, I told you I got a Twix and a Snicker over in that bag. Her name is And I Get Dressed. She's a full figure YouTuber. It's still warm. I don't like it super hot. It's still warm. Yeah, it's warm. Tastes just fine. Just fine. Now, if I have ice cream with it, then I will put it in the microwave because then the ice cream melts down and you eat. But I don't have any ice cream. And this is a small cobbler. But it's pretty big. And the small cobbler is what, like $1.99? Let me see. Look at this receipt. Because none of this stuff costs much. This restaurant is very affordable. Like I said, I got my son's meal and 2 meals. The meal itself was just $6.50. And that's for the meal. And the drink comes with the meal. Well, $6.50 and then $1.40 for the drink. Drink doesn't come with the meal. Oops. But the drink was only $1.40. That big drink I got. And that's a large. Yeah, that is a large. I forgot I bought a large. For me and my son, we both got a large. A large for $1.40. You go to a restaurant, all drinks are like $3.99. Yeah, you get refills, but who needs a refill when they got a big cup like that? $1.40 for the drinks, $6.50 for the chicken strip meal with 2 sides, 6 chicken strips, 2 sides in a row for $6.50. Peach cobbler, $1.95 for a small. And this is a half pint. Half a pint, pint. Very affordable. Y'all ever come to Lexington, y'all better go to GRIMES'S, get some good food on the road and get back on the road if y'all want. If y'all just riding through on the highway. Yeah, folks. The name And I Get Dressed. That's her name. What's her real name though? Her channel is And I Get Dressed, and she goes on a lot of vacations. You know, once you get a certain amount of subscribers, they pay for you to go on vacations and vlog about it. That's the level I'm trying to reach. To be paid to go on vacations and talk about my stay in the hotel and place I stayed at, or the Airbnb, because I like Airbnbs, but hey, if a hotel won't give me the kind of suites they be giving them, and they give them free spa treatments and everything. But she just came from Mexico. I don't know if it was Cozumel, I think. I don't know. Somewhere in Mexico. And that hotel they stayed in was awesome. It was the Rue something. But you need to check out videos out because that hotel they stayed in it was amazing. Y'all should stay in that hotel if y'all not. If y'all going to the same place she went. I don't even know. Can't remember. She just came back like last month. They went last month. Her and 2 friends. I didn't try to, Deborah. I'm gonna be the one darning everybody else for the next 21 days when I can't be eating this stuff. I'll use in Louisville. Louisville has Indies. Yeah, Louisville has Indies, which is basically the same as what Richie's. They have the same food. They have the same food. So if you go to Louisville, go to Indies if you want to see what Richie's basically tastes like. People always try to say there's a difference. I don't know the difference. I like Richie's GRIMES'S is what it's called, better. But I really don't know if it's really not much difference between their food. It's basically the same. Cold and hot with food, yeah. Take my shoes off. See, Indian style. This is shiny too, but you can't really tell on camera. But it's like a shiny gold and shiny silver. So that's why I got it on with my shiny dress. And this is a Goodwill necklace that I got years ago before I even really started thrifting when I was just thrifting for myself. And I just liked it, and I love it. I just wear it all the time. And this is out of one of the jewelry drawers, or either Raven gave me this in her pack. It's from the Goodwill. It's thrifted. Cute though. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Where you at, Joan? Where they don't know about no? Oh, you in Massachusetts? Oh yeah, they don't know. No soul food at all. Wow. And peach cobbler is really not just soul food. Peach cobbler and blackberry cobbler and all that's just a southern, really southern dish. So of course, yeah, up north they wouldn't, but you would think, so many people have migrated everywhere that they would have restaurants that make that type of stuff everywhere. Oh, you in Tennessee? You right there knocking on the door, right on the border. I want to go to that. Are you in Nashville? Because one of my old coworkers told me there's a Goodwill in Tennessee that is it everything's 99 cents all the time, not just on one day. You lived in New Jersey 5 years ago, so yeah, they said in Nashville it's supposed to be a Goodwill or a thrift store there where everything's 99 cents. And I want to go to that one. No, I see you said you used to live there 5 years ago, and now you're in Tennessee, but you're not in Nashville. And I kept saying I'm gonna plan a trip to Nashville to go to that Goodwill, that thrift store where everything's 99 cents. And she said they have good things, like good stuff. You can have some good finds. Whose YouTube name? She don't thrift. She just was telling me about it. My old coworker. She don't have a YouTube, but she has a YouTube because she watches me sometimes. I think she's been in here maybe once. She's probably been in here more than that, but a lot of my people don't really talk because they don't want nobody to know they're in here and stuff. But people that really know me in real life, they still be spooked at the internet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I ain't seen her because she was my old coworker, but she's on my Facebook. I'll have to get on my Facebook. I don't get on my Facebook. I hate Facebook. I got a fake one. I got a fake Facebook, and then I got a real one. I might post a little stuff every now and then on my fake one, but with my real one, I don't fool with them too much. Because it's just some stupid drama. I don't have time for that stupid stuff. People watch it stuff and want to tell you how you supposed to act. I'm like, nah, I ain't got. I might pop on, pop off. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her because I don't know if she knew. She is saying somebody that she knows that lived there was telling her about. But I'm gonna ask her. I'll send her a message on Facebook and ask her. I just know she said it's in Nashville. She said it's all the time. Everything's 99 cents all the time, and they have good stuff. I'm surprised those Vegas thrift stores don't have better stuff. Because I decided not to go. Then when I was looking up thrifting videos on YouTube in Vegas, the Thrifters Anonymous and whoever else. But I never thought Thrifters Anonymous really got good stuff. They just funny, and they have the personalities, so they always act like characters and act silly in a thrift store. But it's like their thrift stores don't seem to have like nice stuff. I don't know. Not the stuff that I'm looking for. I'm looking for Louis Vuitton. I'm looking for MCM. I'm looking for Bottega Veneta. I'm looking for all that Michael Kors. I'm looking for that stuff. And I can find it sometimes in mine, so that makes me hype. And I thought Vegas would be off the hook and have. But I saw one of their videos. They had the Louis Vuittons all behind the counter, but they look fake. They didn't look like it was real. Like if I'm gonna get a fake one, give me a fake one like the one I found in my thrift store for $9.99. That basically it looks real. You can't tell unless you open it up and see it doesn't have a stamp. And you gotta see that because even in the inside it look real. Even patina. That's why I was telling somebody who commented on my video about that. She's like, "Is it real?" Because I have one like it too. And I saw this one has one pocket on the inside. And both of ours have two. So I'm wondering if it can be real. I was like, I don't think it's real because it doesn't have the stamp on the inside. I said, but that's the best. It's got to be the best dupe ever. Now $9.99. You at least pay $100 something for a dupe like that, because that's one where you can't tell. It even patinaed. I'm like, this thing even patinaed. Oh no, that's off the hook. That's real leather. That ain't no pleather. Oh, I wouldn't fly to Nashville. I drive. I definitely wouldn't fly to Nashville. Nashville's only 2 hours, 2 hour drive, 2.5, something like that. It ain't that far from me. I definitely wouldn't fly. Definitely. What part of Kentucky did you think I live in? I said Lexington. Lexington's not. Oh, you probably. What part of Tennessee? You must live in Memphis somewhere or something. Or Chattanooga's. Chattanooga's close to Nashville. Chattanooga's what, 3 hours from here, something like that. We used to go. My church used to go to Tennessee to Nashville every year. For my apostle, she would preach at a church down there in Nashville as a guest preacher on Women's Day. So we used to take a big trip to Nashville every year for like 2-3 years. And the past couple years we have not went. We go down there and go shopping at the little outlets in that, because we would stay that little city outside of Nashville, past Nashville, and you go to that. I can't even think of where that is. What's the little city as soon as you pass Nashville? Dang, why can't I think of the name of it? We would stay. That's where we would stay in the hotel at, but the church is in Nashville. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got to figure it out. Figure out if I'm going to go. It'll probably be summertime before I start taking road trips. Be warm when it warms up. Y'all know VidCon is in California in July. VidCon is the big vlogger event. I want to go to that this year for once. I'm tired of watching them on TV. The beauty cons and the VidCons and all that. Hey, Nuzio Alfano, welcome from Italy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to visit Italy one day too. I saw this nice Airbnb and I said, I'm going to stay there one day. This Airbnb is up on a mountain and it looks right down to the ocean, or if it's the sea, ocean, whatever, it looks right down to that. But on it, this Airbnb has like 5 bedrooms, big bedrooms, nice bedrooms. They're all colorful. It's like a big old house. And it's like $55 a night for a 5-bedroom house. It's up on a mountain and it looks down to the beautiful scenery. You got a swimming pool, you got the little pool chairs, and all that belongs to the house. And it was like $55 a night. I wonder if it's still that cheap. I ain't looked at it in a year, but I need to look it up. And I can't remember what city it was in Italy. It started with an S, but there's plenty of cities that start with an S. But I said, well, I'm going to stay in that Airbnb one day. Gonna go to Italy and stay in there out there and just relax. I mean, it's just beautiful. That Airbnb is beautiful, beautiful. I just sit out there outside at the pool all day and just look over that cliff at the ocean down there below at the beach. They're so beautiful. I just was shocked that it was that cheap. Like, why would they be that $54 a night for this beautiful house? I said that must be somebody who's rich and they don't stay there that much, so it's basically their way of having somebody house sit by renting it out for an Airbnb. Because I'm like, yeah, it's really cheap for that nice Airbnb. They a super host. You always gotta make sure it's a super host. Don't mess with those people that don't have no super host rating. Somebody said something about somebody got killed in the Airbnb. I ain't look up the story, but I make sure it's a super host, which means they got a lot of reviews, a lot of good reviews, and a lot of people, and you can read the reviews and stuff. Shoot, I need to look at that place now. It's making me want to sign on the Airbnb, see if it's still that cheap. Or has it jumped up in price? I'm gonna try to find it. Airbnb. I saved it to my favorites. Oh, I'm already signed in. So let me see my saved. I thought I saved it. Anyway, hopefully I saved it. Vegas, vacation place. It's only showing Jamaica and Vegas. I want Italy one. Is this the one? Oh, here's the Italy. It's $79 now. It's $79 a night, but it's still worth it. It's in La Salentina, See Nature and Relax. $79 a night. It was 50 something, but hey, it's worth $79 a night. I pay more than that for the Airbnbs in Jamaica and stuff. But if you see this Airbnb, it's ridiculous. It has a patio. It has a pool. It's beautiful. It has one of those little cabanas. I guess is what you call it when it has. Is that a cabana? You have like a roof and you have the curtains that come down and you got a little table on. That's where the patio is. Look like he had a fireplace outside. It's just nice. Ooh, that's just so beautiful. It is beautiful. Got little pretty trees around it. It's nice, nice, nice. Look at this. I'm sitting here looking at this, talking to y'all. But it's called La Salentina, and it says it has 9 beds, and I think it has 5 bedrooms. See nature and relax. Let me open it up. I wish y'all could see it. Y'all have to go to. And then she's a super host. Her name is Dory. Tricase or Tricace. How y'all say that? Tricase. Tricase or Tricace. That's the part of Italy that's in. And it's a beautiful, beautiful Airbnb. Oh, now it says $67 per night when you go to it and click on it. So 79 maybe that's the weekends, or depends on the dates you pick. But yeah, it's $67 per night. She got a 5-star rating, 136 reviews, and she's a super host. So if y'all ever go to Italy, this Airbnb, I'm trying to tell you, is out the chain. It is nice. I'm gonna stay in that Airbnb one day. Oh yeah, that's a goal. That is a goal. Oh yeah, it's almost time for my home goods haul. I'm almost done with this. I'm gonna finish this cobbler since I couldn't finish the pieces of chicken. That chicken was too much for me. The last 2 pieces. I ate 4. The last 2 pieces I couldn't get done. I just nibbled on them a little bit. Nah, they don't have no chef and bed and breakfast. That's why it's only $67 a night. But some things have all-inclusive options where you can pay a little more for the all-inclusive. I didn't pay attention if that had all-inclusive option. I didn't pay attention, but shoot, for that, I told you I like to cook myself when I go to Airbnbs. I'm a chef, so hey, I just don't cook much no more. But once I really don't even cook at all. But once I get my kitchen done, I'm gonna be cooking all the time. When I get it done the way I want it, when I do my kitchen and do it the way I want it to be done, be cooking all the time for y'all. Well, I'm 1 class away from being a chef. And I don't know when I'm going to take that $1,500 class, culinary math. So basically, I'm a chef. I took all the cooking classes. I took all the knowledge about cooking classes except for culinary math, and I know how to calculate. So that was the last bite of that cobbler. Finished that. Finished it. It was good, too. And I'm getting fat from that. A house. I wish I was in an apartment though. I keep saying I'm gonna sell my house and get an apartment. Because I realized all the stuff that comes with a house that is just not fun if you're a single woman. But I have my son to do the yard work, and with getting him to do the yard work half the time is a fight. He just got some of the leaves up last week. I'm like, okay, get the rest of the leaves. This is wintertime. Why are the leaves still on the ground? My yard is a hot mess, y'all. So I told him, I said, we're going to get this house together this year, 2019. This house going to be together. Start with my room, then to finish that storeroom, and then to the kitchen. The kitchen's the big project for 2019. And then the bathroom will be the big project for 2020. Because I'm going to have to pay somebody to do that bathroom. But it's about time for me to get my roof redone. So, it's going to be, maybe that Poshmark money will be rolling in, that I can get both of them done next year. Because, yeah, it's time for some more shingles. I got my garage roof done a couple years ago, but now it's time to get the house roof done. Yeah, all that stuff that comes with a house. All that stuff. I just really wish I was just in an apartment like I used to be. But when I was 31, my friend went and bought a townhome. So I'm like, well, I should buy me a house or something. I should be stable. I should be a stable Black woman. I should show that I can do it. I should own the property that I live in instead of paying rent and da-da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, I could always own a condo. Then I have to buy a house. I could have got a condo. or a townhouse like what she got. But I don't want neighbors, so that's another problem. That's another problem within itself. I like the house because you have neighbors, but they're not wall to wall. Then you don't have to worry about somebody beating on your head, walking across the floor, or they doing something at night and you gotta hear it. Or you might doing something if you get married, or if you ain't married, or if you do something, you get slip up. Hell yeah. I'm not slipping up no more. I'm not slipping up no more. I've been good for 2 years. I ain't because he was long distance, so how could I slip up? But anyway, I'm gonna try my best not to slip up no more. But I don't like having people beside me that can beat on your wall. You got to beat on their wall. You got to hear them walking, talking. I don't like that part. So that's the one thing I like about a house, because you play your music loud as you want to. You can do what you want to do. You can yell if you want to. You ain't got to worry about nobody worrying about your business. Apartments, you right there. Bam. Hear everybody's business. You can't sleep because they making noise. They can't sleep if you making noise. That's the one thing I hated, living in apartments. You say I'm gonna get married in 2019 with who to who? I am not in a rush unless somebody just comes and knocks me off my feet, because they're gonna have to really do some knocking off some feet for me to get married in 2019. Because I'm like, I'm trying to build myself. I'm trying to build an empire over. I'm 43 years old, but it's never too late to build an empire. I was focusing on relationships and men for way too long in my life. Gave too much to men to only let you down in the end. You should look at you. You said yes in Jesus' name. I don't want to not claim it, but I don't know. I don't know, V. I don't know about that. I got some serious, after this last all the relationships, all of them, there's some serious trust issues. I'm not gonna take it out on the next person, but I mean they're gonna have to do a lot. It's not gonna be just simple. They gotta do a lot to. And God gonna have to be in my ear like, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Because I thought I had signs from God with this last one. Because it was stuff that I had never seen with nobody. Scripture, we get the same scriptures. Go to his priest, and his priest would preach the scripture sermon about the scripture. The same sermon that my apostle was preaching here in Lexington, and he's way over in Belgium. It was stuff like that. And every time we would ask each other, I would ask him, because he, of course, they're 6 hours ahead of us. What did your priest speak about? And he would say blah 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 blah, and that would be the same thing by the time I went to church, because I don't go to church till 1:30. My church don't start till 1:30 p.m. And then when I went to church, my apostle would preach the same thing. And it was one time I thought she wasn't going to preach about the same thing, and she had a whole sermon. She was done with the sermon, and then at the end of the sermon, she said, "Oh, well, let me talk." And she added that, and I would show her. She was like, "Oh my gosh!" So we did have like a godly connection in the beginning, and I've never had that with nobody. But then he went off track. I went off track by following stuff that he did, and we both was off track. I'm just getting back on track. I've been going to church. I always went to church and stuff, but you could be in church and be off track doing stuff you shouldn't do. And I said 2019, I'm trying to stay on track, and that's what they talked about. And that's what our sermon was today, to obey God wholeheartedly, and then He will bless you. So that's the path we on. We was Psalms 119. That's what she preached about today, about David. And he was talking about that he wants to follow his commandments and all that. And he, what was it? I remember the whole thing. And I can't even say it, put it into words, but it was an awesome sermon, and it was like a teach. And I'm like, yeah, gotta obey God. I've been messing around, slipping with men too long. Time to get it right and walk right. Don't let no man lead you astray. If he gonna put a ring on it, he gonna put a ring on it if you want him to. Now I'm picky as all outdoors now. Cause I was like, I ain't never had no connection like that with nobody that had a godly connection. But it's like you can have that connection and it can be meant from God, but then they can go off path because they can go have a whole nother mindset and bam, because he don't even go to church no more. His whole life is just. But if he like it, I love it. That's all I can say. Yep. Follow me as I follow Christ. Yeah, your husband's supposed to. And at that time, we was equally yoked. That's why I told my apostle. I said, but it's bad because, okay, he's not following God no more. Then I allowed him to lead me astray because I'm thinking this is my husband, so I need to do this. I should do that for him. I should do this for him. No, you don't do those things. If it ain't your husband, don't do. because everybody can promise to be a husband. After 43 years, I should have knew that by now. I was all off track, but I was still going to church every day, going and doing what I was supposed to do, but I was doing stupid stuff for him that I should not have been doing. That's why I said never again. Never. He was in Belgium. And that's why it was crazy, because I'm like, how are we having this connection? He's way over there. And it was like every time that I asked him, what did your priest preach about? And he would say this, but he was Catholic and I'm non-denominational, which is still, we both believed in Christ, so I consider that still equally yoked. But he don't even. But we ain't gonna talk about that because I seem to, like I said, get thumbs downs when I mention that. I don't know who's doing the thumbs down, but I seem to get one thumbs down every time I mention something about that. And I probably already jinxed myself. But oh well, it is what it is. It's life. We're gonna be positive in 2019. Let the negative be gone. Bygones be gone. Bygones. I know. That's the key. That's the key. But people know how. People got the power of persuasion, and when you easily persuaded, like what Paul say, my spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Flesh is weak. Gotta get that flesh together. Gotta beat that flesh back into submission. And that's what I had to do. That's what I'm still doing. Beating my flesh back into submission. But I ain't done nothing. I've been cool. I ain't done none of the stupid stuff. And I ain't done the main thing in 2 years. Because we didn't have, when I went to Amsterdam, we was in the airport and we was walking around. Luckily we didn't get a hotel room because we didn't do that. Luckily. So last time we was able to do that was 2 years ago. Last time I was able to do that, but yeah, he was doing his thing. So yeah, don't know. I'm gonna have to hear God's voice wide open. Say, talk to me vocally. It's him. Okay, I hear you. Because them little signs ain't gonna get it. No, sir. Ain't falling for the okie doke. My YouTube's doing all right. It's doing all right. It's still slow, but it's doing all right. And my Poshmark's it's picking up. So things are looking good for me in 2019. And I said it was gonna be good. I said I'm gonna obey God. I'm gonna get back in line with God. Because people will think just because you go to church and you active and you doing this that you in line. No, we slip, we fall. But at least we know not to stay in our fall and just stay at home and be like, I'm not gonna go to church because I ain't acting right or I ain't doing right. Well, it ain't a hypocrite. It means you know you sick. The church is the hospital. The church is the hospital for your soul. And even when you don't think you're sick, you got something sick, so you need to go to the hospital, get a little treatment, get some little vitamins. If you ain't that sick, get your vitamins from the church. Shoot. Hey, Terry. She said, like, I'll put it into words. Yeah. She said, hey, it's life. And I'm going to get you to come to my church too, Terry. We got some big things coming up. They made announcements in church today. We're going to have a thrift. We're going to have a thrift store set up just for one Saturday. February 16th. So you better be there. Come to that thrift store. And she said, all we're doing is taking donations. So you get you a bag and you just give your donation as you leave. For each bag, you give a donation, no matter the amount, whatever amount you want to give as you leave. She said it was whatever amount. We just taking donations for the mission ministry, which was my ministry that I was over. And I kind of gave it up last year when all that drama went on, but I'm gonna get myself back in alignment. Because that's what I'm meant to do is mission work. That's what I know I'm meant to do because I like helping people and I usually help the wrong people. But when we was helping those little kids in Africa, that was like I felt like this is me. I want to stay here with these kids at this school. Those kids were so adorable. They were so nice. And they was just, we were just so cool. We just got along. So I got to put that video up. I'm going to get that video up. Even though Africa was August. When do we go there? August to September. But I'm going to get that video up the day we went to the school with the little kids because that's a real good video. That was touching. And I cried a little bit when I was talking to the kids. And but we going to get that video up. We had fun with the kids. We danced with them. We played games with them. Of course, we helped feed them and stuff. And And I need to do something for them because I said I ain't gonna forget them. I need to send something to those little kids. But let me go get this stuff because the mukbang is done. So I'm gonna go get this stuff and cut this live and come back on live in about 5 minutes for the home goods haul. So I'll be right back, y'all. So make sure y'all thumbs this up and y'all get the notification when I get back on. Hopefully, if you ain't, click that bell for the notifications. But I'll be right back. All right, Terry. Good evening. Or if you're not gonna come back on, I'll be back on in about 5 minutes. If y'all all sleep, good night, good evening. But I'll be back. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna show y'all what I got for my bedroom at Home Goods yesterday. Y'all don't want to miss it. Y'all don't want to miss it. All right. I'll see y'all in a few. Love y'all. And those that ain't subscribed, subscribe, man. We have a good time over here at Team Random. Be blessed to be a blessing. See y'all in 5 minutes. Those returning. Bye-bye.